Welcome, gentlemen, to another fun night. So, who wants to take it off and talk about what happened last week?
Last week on Dragon Ball Z. Now, we
Super.
found, yeah, our heroes stumbled across an orc camp, and some of them took 2 turns to find their way back to the rest of the party who had to defend themselves against the foul orc. And they did so handily. Also, the tree hates orcs now because they cut down more trees.
So long story short, the scouting party missed out on a camp of orcs, and thus the rest of the party got ambushed. They handled the ambush, took a rest, and then we have come across what appears to be the main orc encampment, which we are about to assault in a maybe not the smartest of manners, but we're about to assault it anyway.
Well, we passed in a small encampment that our rest of our squad could handily defeat. We found the main encampment that we're ready to.
Alright, enjoy taking on the, 800 orcs by yourself.
Well, if there's 800 of them, we'll find out real quick, and I can outrun everybody, so...
Yep.
Are you sure?
I can outrun the one person I'm going to shoot in the knee.
I don't know. I run pretty dang fast.
You couldn't outrun a tree.
I could outrun your tree. Unless there's,
Oh, you had nowhere to go.
Huh?
Okay.
It's okay, you guys can all do that. I'll go ahead and just go hide and call for the ship.
That's fair.
So, Squeaks, do you have any idea of how would this work?
That's a good question. Who's talking?
Alright, guys. I have to go back into character. I am greets his party members with the dawn, with the sound of great cracking limbs as you see his limbs flex in a human knuckle crunch gesture.
Keep it down out there, group. I'm still sleeping.
I am Group. And Group, Group realizes he must be with the party. So he starts, knocking over your tents and stuff to get you out of bed.
Group, I don't know how, they did it on the forest or wherever you came from, but it's not polite to do that.
I am Group. Group stands over impatiently, waiting next to the trail.
Squeak snoozes nicely in the branches of Group.
The orc camp's not just going to disappear. I promise. It takes a long time for large groups like that to move, so... Either way, even if they have moved, it's likely they're not going to go as fast as we will. So just be a little patient.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Roll your persuasion check. I'm pretty good at... I'm supposed to be pretty good at these. 26.
Holy crap, man.
I have expertise in persuasion.
Group taps Reap Cheap on the shoulder. It's like,
You tap who on the shoulder?
you.
Squeaks.
Yes, Squeaks.
Yes, group.
Can you tell him that I am very sorry. I lost my head there. Very impatient.
Doran. Group apologizes for his conduct and requests a removal of the fissure of the relationship between you two.
Your apology accepted. I understand you're wanting to make sure that the wrongdoers are brought to justice, but another hour or two isn't going to hurt anything.
I am Group. Group is calm.
Although maybe it would be
In
prudent
fact,
for
he's
us
even
to-
helpful.
Although it would be potentially, prudent to stay on guard because the orcs that you killed yesterday, if they were expected back in camp, it may be in a different state than it was last time we checked it out. They may be on guard. So probably another scouting mission will be in order for this morning before we actually attack.
I am Group.
I'm glad you agree with me, group.
I seem to be able to say yes, no, and ow.
Oh, Doran has no idea. He's just, I'm very much playing Star-Lord in this type thing, right?
There you go. Doran just assumes that everyone agrees with him.
Oh, absolutely.
I...
Yes, Freyan.
No, it's just everyone agrees with him. It's the default. It's like, oh boy.
Now, Freyan.
But I do understand.
Anyway, once the party gets around and roused and stuff, Doran wants to take another quick peek at the stealthily peek at the orc camp to see if there's any change in status of how alert they are, how whether there be more guards posted, whether they're still even there, whether they're
Roll a perception.
roll a perception check. I'm supposed to be good at these too. That's a little bit better. 19.
19?
Yes.
Alright, so what you see is a wooden palisade, and you see beyond it a cave. Outside of it, like not outside the palisade, but outside the cave, on the palisade area, you see a number of green skins on the lookout. You see 6, or was it 6? Give me a second. 8.
I try and make a mental note of their positions and make my way back to the party.
They're moving
Do they
around.
appear more or less?
They are on the lookout. Like, you see them actually looking out, just verifying. And they keep moving about.
But it seems like there were more than we noticed yesterday.
You didn't really count yesterday.
We didn't get a... That's fair.
I need to go take care of one quick thing, as normal, and let you guys finish strategizing your plan for assaulting this wooden fortress.
Well... maybe picking off the sentries is still the best plan. And we have a group make a lot of noise as a distraction while Frey and I pick them off from the trees outside if we have such cover. Group can take it, right?
There are not going to be trees anywhere near the palisade.
Fine, we'll hide behind you. It works just the same, right?
Sure.
But that's
That might work.
That's fair.
Do we have Harvey over there flipping a coin?
I'm picking my dice.
You seeing how loaded they are? Huh, this one got, rolled above 15 like 5 times in a row.
Well,
use this one.
More like I'm putting some aside because I've rolled 5 natural ones already.
Oh.
I'm just so ready.
We need to roll a bunch of these 6s for your sneak attack, right?
Yeah. Been rolling plenty of 5 to 13s, so I don't think they're going to be super hard to hit. I've got a +6, so
The armor class is probably around 15. Maybe a little bit
Yeah.
higher if any of them have shields.
yeah.
So I figure, we'll hit maybe half the time or maybe a hair more.
Yep.
And even more if we, at least our first attack, if we're especially sneaky, we'll get advantage.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Man, these dice are so beautiful.
I need to go buy me some dice.
Die hard dice. Makes pretty dice. And they're supposed to be fair dice, too. I read enough reviews on Amazon of just all the cheap dice that were not fair. I actually went out of my way to get a fair dice.
So,
So what?
I hope you guys have a good plan because I can't really communicate. But it sounds like ranged is a good idea. There's a lot of you who have it right now.
At the very least, we should at least get the rogue should get a couple of pot shots off, and then we'll evaluate from how they react to it. Because it doesn't look like the sort of place we'll be able to sneak in, even though we might want to.
I don't know. Maybe you should see if you can climb the. Well, they're on guard, so yeah.
Yeah. Have Squeaks pretend to be an actual mouse. That would work, right?
Squeaks is way too big to be an actual mouse.
You say that, but Squeaks also mentioned that,
Touche, you're right.
had the ability to manipulate size. So I don't know actually how long that lasts, but it would be interesting to see.
Yes, it would.
We can consider having Squeaks try it, but we may be getting too convoluted for our own good.
Yeah.
Well, with any fortress, there needs to be a way to get through the wall or gate or something.
I'm not concerned about that because I hear you're big and strong.
And I'm made of gate.
Wasn't gonna say that.
Uh,
I could use my disguise kit to look like an orc and it'll let me in.
no. You can use Cookie's hat of disguise to make you look like an orc. Yes. Not a disguise kit. I mean, you can try, but
I'm just getting more and more convoluted at this point.
You can certainly try.
that's like Robert Downey Jr. playing a black actor. It's like, you're not black. We know it.
Dude playing the dude, pretend to be another dude.
I see Sheridan has joined the call.
Indeed. What is the plan?
Leroy Jenkins. That's the plan.
That's a legitimate option. Chances
The
for
plan
success
seems to
may
be-
be likewise.
Use all the ranged weapons.
We had come up with the convoluted idea to have Squeaks shrink themselves and get a better scout as looking like a normal mouse or rat, but I'm not sure it works that way. Or lasts that long.
Yeah, Squeaks doesn't exactly have a lot of armor or health.
We
The only
figured
thing worse
Squeaks.
than his con is his strength.
Well, we were, we threw out the potential for that idea. Our goal is for both rogues to try and pick off a couple of the sentries from stealth and hopefully get advantage, and then we evaluate from there.
Okay.
The twin mines are also rogue, right?
Twin mines are some sort of like
Twin mines
warrior
are their
type
own
thing.
class, yeah. That is a class.
Okay.
It's
I thought he was sneaky as well with
warrior.
ranged weapon.
He's trained in stealth, but won't have any advantage on. Well, may
Okay.
have advantage on the attack roll with a bow from stealth if they roll a stealth high enough, but won't get any sort of like bonus damage like we do.
Okay. Still might be an additional damage to one of the people we're attacking.
Right.
If they can stealth with us, it wouldn't hurt to have another damage dealer from range.
Right.
The only damage Squeaks has is magic missile.
I'm not expecting Squeaks to potentially help with the initial assault and ambush.
Okay.
Oh,
Just telling you, if
I
he
am
does
group.
damage, he burns resource.
I
Yes,
am group.
What is it?
I march out and make
No.
a commotion, and then they shoot from the dark. Or distance, or whatever.
Dorian. The group is suggesting that he makes a diversionary tactic while you strike from the dark.
Good idea, group. Good idea. And Doran whispers to Freyan, tries to whisper to Freyan. I thought that was a given. But out of character, when also kind of in character, Doran is not expecting group to be stealthy at all. So if they even get one stealth shot off, it'll be a miracle.
Hold that thought, group. Let's go now. Let's stealth forward and get in position and take out the sentries.
All right.
I am group.
Just hold it right there.
Guys, how far is right there from the encampment?
That is an excellent question for the DM.
Uh-huh.
That's more how
Better
far you
know
guys
it.
choose to stay from.
You just ordered me to stay.
Uh,
While you started
let's have the
combat.
party. Let's have the party. Get at least somewhat closer. But
200 feet.
we'll give the signal as to when to go and attack.
I am group.
Group speed is what, 50?
40.
40?
I have 30.
Nope, pretty sure you have 40 right now.
That's true.
I would say group no closer than 120 feet. Preferably 200, because he's going to make noise. And we'll want to stealth up to 30 feet, so we're within our first range.
Group
Short
stealthy.
bow is.
You do not hear group move. But he moves.
Short bow range is longer than 30, right? Or are you not using a short bow?
Got a hand crossbow.
Ah.
Yeah, you're probably 60, I'm 30.
Short bow is considerably better than that.
Let's see. Weapons. Weapons are nice. All right. Simple ranged weapons. Short bow is is 80 and 320.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Hand crossbow is 30 and 120.
Yep.
Okay.
So I can either sneak well and with a sneak attack roll it straight, or be 30 feet and have advantage.
Well, the biggest problem with sneak attack is that if you have any sources of disadvantage, you can't sneak attack, which means you would have to get within 30 to sneak attack.
Okay.
If I remember right.
So there's also a lot more on this wall than we had seen originally.
I said 8 is worth seeing.
We didn't count the first time, but I went in stealth early in this during the session and spotted 8.
How tall is the wall?
Let's see, it was 20 foot.
So you'd have to get to like right here and fire straight up. I don't know if it works that way, but
Or one of the twins could lend him a longbow.
I don't know if that's acceptable. Loaning equipment to each
I am
other.
proficient.
there's a problem with saying longbow. If it's short bow, that's great. If it's longbow, that's not great.
Yeah.
Although, is sneak attack weapons you're proficient in, or any just ranged or finesse weapon? Or, wait, you're a wood elf, right? Do you have proficiency in longbow automatically for being an elf?
Usually they do.
I do believe so.
Oh. Never mind.
Yep. Elf weapon training. You have proficiency with long sword, short bow, long bow. And then the rogue gives me ability for the other stuff up there.
Nice. Never mind. You can borrow a longbow. If they have a longbow. I don't know if they have a longbow.
The the only reason for the hand crossbow is because I can fire it twice on my turn. Crossbow expert feat.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this here stealth thing because I'm pretty sure that we're stealthing up.
Yeah, I will as well.
Alright. What are your
No
rolls?
whammies.
Doran's stealth is 20.
Group stealth is 21.
Oh.
Frane's stealth is 13. Oh man.
I rolled a 4. And it's on that one.
Well,
A nice 18 roll.
I'm hoping that's Squeak's stealth check and not the orc's perception.
would be nice, wouldn't it? Except Squeaks is just reclining in group, so group stealth is kind of what would take precedence there.
That's fair.
So,
Bollocks.
yeah. What was your direction of going to the fortification?
Seeing, this, an actual map, Doran actually wouldn't want to approach from the middle. He would either want to approach from over here or over here.
Is there any foliage cover whatsoever, or is this just a bare plain?
There's some shrubs and stuff, but no, it's very rocky. That
Awesome.
second line that I just drew, that's kind of another ledge area. So it's kind of a small little path or plateau that their fortification's on. And there's paths that wind down.
Just distance from the plateau to edge.
So what is it? 60-ish feet, kind of plus or minus, because it goes closer and further.
Okay.
So if I'm, looking at this map, okay, this area is kind of a risen area, 20 feet tall, and this is, below it, and then this section right here is even further below it, or is it another raised area?
Well,
Okay.
this mid area here is kind of a semi-plateau. It's kind of like a shelf.
Right.
On the mountain. This is the 20-foot barricade, and then there's a hole behind it that you can't really see right now. But there's a 20-foot barricade. And then down here is further cliffs that lead down. There's a number of trails that lead up.
That's fair. And this is the main gate in, and there's no other visible paths that would potentially get in. Cool.
No, unless you go over through the wall.
Can we see what said orcs in the wall are equipped with? I'm assuming they've got some sort of bow or ranged weapon that we might be able to see.
Roll a perception, see how well you can view their equipment, because that's going to be a little bit harder.
Roll a perception. $27.
Nice. So you
I
see
rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
on their back they seem to have a number of sticks, which would make you think probably something like javelins or spears, and they seem to be carrying a fairly large axe as well.
Hey, do you see, on their backs, it looks like, it doesn't look like they have bows. It looks like they have, like, throwing spears, so we might actually be able to I might be able to outrange them with the bow. How much range does that little pea shooter of yours have?
Not much.
Eh.
I can probably hit him from here. Given the ledge is 60 feet, we're probably close to 30 where we're at. If I'm in.
Yeah, it's probably 30 there. 7, so...
Without a grid, this is not an exact science, so...
Well, there's a ruler, so it's 7, so that would be 35.
It's 35.
From Freyan.
So I move one step forward there, and I'm in.
As you do come up,
edge.
if you are are you guys like hostile or just walking up, or which way are you doing it?
I don't know if I'd have my bow out yet, but I'd be, definitely be trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
I certainly wouldn't be trying...
It's a hand crossbow. It should be in my cloak, hidden.
Okay.
I mean, it's cocked and ready to go, ready to fire, but it's tucked away.
Okay. And did Aerolith ever do stealth or not?
We did not do air.
Yeah, I did. I got a 19.
You got a what?
19?
Yes.
Alright. So, are you guys positioned how you want to be?
In groups, I guess, back here, a little bit further back.
Sure.
Yeah. That's fine.
So, Hey, group, do you think you can bust down those walls when the time comes? Or the gate? Can you tell?
What kind of check would that be? Int,
You
maybe?
possibly.
Yeah. Int check.
Not confident enough to just automatically say yes, no matter knowing.
Has group had experience
agree.
in a siege weapon?
Not really. But
I'll
I'm
I'll
gonna
take
try it.
I'll take that as an I don't know. Yeah. I'll just we'll see what happens if we pick off the guards and perhaps open the gate by climbing it or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we in position? Is Aerolith coming up and going to be firing ranged weapons at these guys too?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys want to roll initiative?
We will roll initiative. I guess. For better or worse.
7.
Ow.
I see an initiative text box.
$19 for the orcs.
What was Aerolith?
Really?
I didn't hear that over the
Sorry.
whatever.
10 for
Fun.
squeak.
5 and 7 for squeak.
10 for squeak.
10 for squeak.
X.
Wow.
And Aerolith was 5.
Fun.
1.
1. Well,
Watching-
5 and 1 are
watching
basically the
text.
exact same thing for this, but okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, unless the enemy has a 4.
Alright.
So, you guys are moving up, and you hear a guttural holler at you. And what is your AC, Freyan? As you're in the lead?
15.
Okay.
Oh.
Seven damage as a javelin misses you and one hits you.
Uncanny dodge.
Yes, you using that, which I totally forgot.
And Doran, being right behind him, what is your AC?
16.
Okay. You take 7 damage as well.
Uncanny dodge.
Is it 3 or 4? Or is it round down or round up on how it round down?
It usually rounds down on everything.
I will look it up to confirm real quick.
I don't remember recalling anything that actually rounds up.
Yeah.
Eh, it doesn't say anything. So
There's only 1 or 2 that I know of.
Yeah. Rounding down is usually in the player's interest because they'll take more hits than the enemies over the course of their career. So, that was those.
well, that was a fun surprise attack round that they got on us. It wasn't me that they threw javelins at me. So yes, they did see me.
They said both of you. And I start hollering at you and Guttural and Doran. You are up.
Well, so much for the element of surprise. I yell out to try and signal group to advance.
You guys said you're doing this at night or dusk?
Probably,
No.
morning-ish.
We're doing it in the morning because we don't have a party they can see, and they could probably see at night anyway. We didn't see purple.
No, that's fine. I just trying to verify because I'd heard discussions
Yeah.
going different.
Alright, Doran will, I guess, take a pot shot at that guy with his short bow. How does a 15 do?
A 15 hits.
That's good. Ooh, max damage. That is 10 damage.
Nice.
And Doran will attempt to find some sort of cover or rock outcropping or something and cunning action hide.
Okay.
And move to it, realizing this probably isn't going to work out too well, but he's going to roll his stealth check anyway. At a nice and awesome 12.
Nice. All right.
I'd turn to Doran and laugh.
Okay. So that'll be that. Hearing the commotion, they're joined by their friends. And so they will take a shot at the first two again. Miss and miss.
Woo.
I like this whole outranging javelins thing.
And miss and hit. Dorn takes an additional 9 damage as he gets hit by a javelin.
Uncanny dodge.
And then Squeak is up. Doran, how do you want to proceed with this?
Maybe a quick retreat is in order. Our little surprise attack didn't work. Unless you have something to, take out stop a whole bunch of orcs on that wall.
Like a fireball or
Make
something.
bonfire you could offer them to feed them, but no, I really don't have anything like that. I can tell you if there's magic there. I can throw some darts at them. I can try to stop them if they try to do magic.
Can you put him to sleep or something? You wizards do that, right?
I have thus far unable to acquire that ability. I could summon some additional friends to go visit them, but that would be my
just tell
resources.
group to get up here and be menacing or something if we're not running away. That should.
What's that about additional friends?
Group, they want you to move up and press the attack on the orcs, because apparently Dorian is not feeling so well. Is there anything you would desire for me to do? I could make you bigger.
Ooh, bigger? Yes.
Okay. I will cast Enlarge Reduce on you.
I am tree.
And then group is up in your enlarged form. I believe
So
you're large, and so now you'd be what? Huge?
I was not actually large. I was on the edge of large.
Ah, okay.
So I'll be large on the edge of huge. So, what does the wall look like?
20-foot stone, or not stone, 20-foot wooden, basically just tree trunks that have been stuck in the ground. Standard wooden palisade.
Can I climb it?
You could try.
Okay.
Let me grab this to help you see a little better of what you'd be seeing.
Let's see. You know, I might be able to just jump up and catch the lip and pull myself up.
The quick search is the closest I could get.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I said with a quick search, this is the closest I could get to what you see. It's not quite as, doesn't have the buildings portion, basically, of the one I'm sending, but that's kind of the wall you're looking at. It's still loading, but you'll see it soon. And they basically have spikes sharpened on the top, which that one doesn't show.
Uh-huh.
But that'll give you an idea of what you're up against.
Yeah. So I will attempt to either jump up and catch it or climb. I think based on the height you told me, I should be able to jump and catch the lip.
What's your jump distance?
Well, the standard jump distance is going to be just your strength score. 5e doesn't really have straight rules for like creative jumps or using a check to do it.
An enlarged tree that was already like 10 feet tall.
But if I was
like 15
7.5 feet tall and you enlarged me, if it doubled me, I'd be 15 feet tall. At which point,
You could touch
I
the top without jumping.
Well, I didn't know how
You might be able to
tall
make
you were.
melee
I
attacks.
couldn't remember exactly
Yeah,
how much it enlarged.
let him talk.
Sorry.
Yeah, size doubles. So, what was your height originally?
7'5".
Okay, so you'd be, 15. So yeah, you'd be able to reach up and reach over the wall, and you'd be able to kind of shimmy your way up there.
Okay, so
You
that's
need
what
to
I do with my...
athletics to basically, if you want to climb up the wall, you
Yeah.
need to do athletics.
That's a... Strength check, yep.
I said athletics because I didn't know if you had trained or not.
I am trained athletics, yeah. That's a 17,
Okay.
and I'd be raging, so it's with advantage. Oh yeah. It's a 23.
Okay, you're able to climb up over the wall.
And they have a giant tree in their midst now,
Oh my.
or something.
All right.
That would take all my movement. My
So how
turn's
many more
over.
orcs does he see?
I am group.
Yeah. You actually see the back of one that's larger than the others disappear into a cave that you now see here. I need you to roll a d10.
Okay.
There you go. Green one. All right, thank you.
One of us was riding the giant tree.
Did Squeaks get off?
No.
Okay, so Squeaks is up there too. In the tree.
Due to them not stacking is why I left him off the board. Otherwise, it kind of gets...
That's fair. Technically, Hestra might be in that tree too, but...
Don't know. The cat and mouse may be in the tree.
How odd.
Well, I had to string my hammock up somewhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were camping. They don't make tents my size.
Anyway, I think it's Orla's turn.
Group, are anything else for you?
That'll be my whole turn.
Okay. Then that would
My
mean
turn.
Fryan is up.
Oh, right. Fran. Congratulations. You can now get sneak attack on your stuff if you get in range.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move in there. I don't need a hide for sneak attack, do I? Because he's within 5 feet of ally.
That's the reason
correct.
you would.
Yep. So I moved up just to get within 30 feet. And I'm going to one shot. 16 to hit the guy to the left of.
Okay.
Hit.
16 does hit.
Roll your 66.
Is it 6? It should. I thought it was just 40.
Oh, wait. Yeah, 46. I'm getting ahead of myself. That is a...
21 plus 3. 24 points of damage.
How much?
24 points.
Wow, nice. And you said which one?
The one to the left of group.
Okay.
He's surrounded, and I don't want him to be surrounded. Or he's flanked.
How do
And
you
using
kill
my-
this individual? Pop him off the
Oh,
wall?
sweet. Yes. Just his expression at the tree,
Bolt goes
his
into his eye
surprise.
and
He
just
opens
falls
he
off
opens
the-
his mouth, and it's just like, yeah, sure.
Just opens his mouth like, get the tree, sort of thing, and it's like, thunk, falls off the wall. You hear a nice thud.
And using my crossbow expert bonus reload shoot.
That guy's injured.
Yep, he's getting shot at. Ha! That's funny.
Nice.
Now, you only get one sneak attack per round, or is it every shot?
One sneak attack.
One per round.
One per round, okay.
Well, one per turn. There's actually some convoluted rules or something like that
Whatever.
you can actually, like, if you get an opportunity attack, since it's actually a different turn, you
Whatever,
can sneak
I
attack
rolled
up
a
to that turn.
6. It's doubled because it's a crit. That's 12 plus 3 is 15 points of damage.
To which of these two?
Nice.
The one that's damaged in the front here.
For what it's worth, you double the dice, not double the roll of the dice. So technically, you would need to roll 2d6 if you crit, instead of just 1d6 and then doubling it. I suspect that being a stained orc that had already taken 10 damage, it's probably dead no matter what. But
It's 13 instead. But I think that's still 23 points of damage, which is the same as I did with the other one. So
Yep, there you go. Alright, anything else? If not, Aerolith is up.
yep, I'm good. That was my movement action bonus.
Double bow attack. Think that was
Fire your
that's
shots.
it.
said he already rolled non-nat
Okay.
19 and 20 for the attack rolls, dealing 8 and 8 damage to the one closest to group.
There we go. And that would be it. Then it's back to Doran.
Hmm. Huh. Hmm.
Har.
Yeah. Doran will get next to Freyan, and he's going to hold an action to fire a short bow shot at any orc that gets within 5 feet of one of his allies.
Okay.
Good action.
And I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, this is about to be fun for me.
You can go
Oh, I'm
ahead.
going to shoot that guy.
Yeah.
Overwatch.
How's a 23 do?
No, that totally misses.
Totally misses. I'm going to roll 46 anyway because
You get to
sneak attack, which is why I held the action. 21 damage.
21. Nice. AC group.
18.
One hits you with a great axe. Doing 11 points of damage.
Cut down to 5 because he's raging.
Yup.
Yeah.
This is a good fight so far.
Well, to be fair, a castle wall is a difficult thing to overcome.
Doran. Freya.
Yeah.
You both get the javelin. But you move
Ah!
out of the way.
Woo! High five, Dorian.
Doran.
Wings. Squeaks up.
That comes between
Doran
us.
high fives Freyan.
We lean apart as the two javelins go between us and stand back up. High five.
I learned my lesson.
Nice. Alright, so what would you all like Squeak to do?
Light them up with those little missiles.
I don't think we need Squeak to be using spell slots for this encounter anymore.
Okay.
If
Then
Squeak
he'll
has
pass.
some sort of cantrip or
He's cantrip.
Squeak dodges. Squeak should dodge.
He
Just in
has
case.
he has the cantrips of Mage Hand, Mending, Message, Create Bonfire, and Control Flames.
Well then, don't tell Group that he has a couple of those cantrips, and Squeak should either actively hide or dodge.
He'll just stay in his little sling up in the branches and
Or even
stay
make a
hidden.
perception check in this camp to see if there's anything out of the ordinary besides the cave. But
I can do that, but perception's not something he's good at.
like, kidnapped maidens.
Does anything like that? Nothing jumps out. Group?
Well, I have targets.
Mm-hmm.
Touch them all.
Now, you said that there was another one who left through the cave that we see there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you don't
What
see him
is
anymore.
the top of this thing look like?
Wood.
How wide?
About 10 foot.
Okay.
Which is why you're able to stand up there. I just didn't feel like trying to draw another line that would work because, art and mouse don't
Whew,
go
good,
well
not a
together.
one. Hit. Does an 11 hit an orc?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He dodges that one.
Alright. And a 15?
A 15 does hit.
Alright, so it's +5, so 9 and 11 damage.
You're enlarged, so you get an extra d4.
Ooh. Nice.
It's just the damage, not on hits.
Yeah, just damage. So 11 and 13 damage.
Okay. And you just hit the same guy, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the same guy until he goes down.
Okay. Both will
So if
take
the
it
first
down.
hit
One
didn't
would.
happen, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Freyan?
Let me help with that, and I'll shoot the one he's whacking on the head. Math. 13.
13 hits.
Woo!
Wow.
They only got basic leather armor, like hides.
Oh,
Yeah.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
He said to sit. I think.
Airlift?
I get to shoot again. I get
Oh,
2
right.
shots.
You gonna shoot the same guy again?
Crossbow expert. Yeah, if he's still up.
He's still up.
Will miss. 10.
The bag goes over.
Bad crossbow.
Close. Airlift?
Longbow attacks. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd like to use my movement, which to get myself up against the wall so that I'm not in direct eye line of another javelin.
Okay.
Both my attacks missed, but can I go ahead and move up closer, please?
Okay. What did you get for your attack?
They both missed.
They both missed. Okay.
What number? Just to make sure.
5 and 7. And they get +2. 9 and 11.
Bummer.
Did you say 9 and 11?
Yeah.
Doran?
Well then. I was actually expecting this one to be dead, but instead he's gonna get a short bow
Yeah.
shot. Gonna get a short bow shot.
He's almost dead, but
14?
14 hits.
I seriously doubt I can not do enough damage to just kill him. But
You literally cannot.
Darn it.
But I can see myself, the Team
You'll
Fortress
do
2.
your hardest.
Did anyone play Team Fortress 2?
Yeah.
The Huntsman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just pinned that orc to a post next to group. And I think Frayne's got a good idea, and I'm going to use my movement plus cunning action, if necessary, to get myself right next to
Gonna
him.
boost.
Okay. Airlift, what's your AC?
15.
Javelin flies over your head. Group.
Yes.
An axe swipe comes at you.
Okay.
Group is up.
But gets caught in the branches.
Well,
Ouch.
that one's dead.
Nice.
Let's just roll it. Yeah, 19 damage. I'm not even being reckless. Huh. $15 damage. I like being bigger. This is nice.
That's why Kleok likes being really bigger, because, I could potentially 4 extra attacks with a D4.
I go over and see if I can open the door.
Okay. If you take your action next round.
Okay.
Frayne, airlift.
I'm gonna run towards the gate since I saw Groot run that way.
Yeah. I'm not good at saying.
I think that should be about 30. 35. I'm not quite there.
Okay.
Squeaks could open the door if it wasn't a feat of strength.
That would be the problem.
Okay.
There's a nice bar across it. And since I'm not Little John, then I'm not going to be able to do that.
In real life,
Sightseeing.
very thick.
Exactly. So,
Is that all of them?
All of I am group.
alright, Doran.
I use move, dash, and cunning action to go 90 feet. But that's not 90 feet.
The funny thing is, guys, it's true that you can talk to me with Squeaks, but that takes actual rounds of combat to do.
I actually have to cast message.
I know.
That's,
Group, can you open the door?
You have to assume that I am group.
yep.
I hope that was a yes.
Doran, he's
Well, he heard
working
us.
on heading to the door now. Group, your turn.
All right. I lift the bar that keeps the
Roll
door
a
shut and
strength
push
check.
the doors open.
Just to
Very
see how.
well.
It's not very high, but you know, dice are fun sometimes.
Oh.
Just a strength check or an athletics check?
Strength.
Okay. Well, 18.
Yeah, you heave it like it's nothing. In fact, it might make for a decent club.
I
You know,
don't
there's
need a
great
club.
clubs. Okay. So yeah, you're able to rip it right up and off.
That would be,
You wanna open it?
for a treant, using a wooden club would be like, taking your cousin and beating people with it.
Hey, but if someone killed your cousin,
I don't
might
know.
want to
I'd
use
never
them to heal.
considered picking up a weapon because it didn't make sense, but I'll do it. I'll take it as a club.
So, group open the door. Any move or bonus action for group? If not, his rage is going to drop because he's not attacked or been attacked.
Well, his rage is going to drop. There's nothing really around it. You'll have to rage again when it's appropriate.
Okay. Alright, so you open the door and standing there, so that would mean Freyan and Aerolith are not too far behind and they see the doors open and a big tree standing at it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about using my action dash. I went ahead and caught up with Doran. I didn't realize I'm actually faster than Doran.
What's your base move?
35.
Oh.
I'm a wood elf. Ah.
So
What?
you could go 105 feet per turn.
Yeah, I can.
Would elf get 5 movement?
We're very speedy.
We're quick. For cutting action, you can use your bonus action to dash. So you can use movement, action as movement, and or dash as your action, and then dash as a bonus. Yeah, 105. Woohoo!
So with
Good
that,
time.
Doran can go 90. So yes, I wasn't lying when Doran could outrun Group if Group's move is 40. Unless you can move faster with Rage. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
It isn't.
Cool. All right. Yeah, let's proceed through these gates.
So Squeak, did you see anyone else when Doran scaled or did we clear out all the orcs?
One went into the cave when group climbed the wall.
I'm gonna sneak up to the cave, just because I hear them talking about it, and I don't know how many.
Actually, you didn't hear it. The only one that heard it was Doran, because it's messy.
Yeah, I said because I didn't hear,
So-
I'm going to sneak towards it.
Squeak says that one more went into the cave.
Shh. 21.
Okay.
I'll just come up to the entrance and peer in. Peek in.
Okay. It is dark in there.
I have 60 feet of dark vision. Is it darker than dark? Do I see anything in there? Oh, okay.
There.
I motion for the others to come up to the edge.
I come.
I make.
Doran comes and he tries to act stealthy too, because Brian is.
Apparently, Group and Aerolith aren't.
That's 20 on Doran's stealth. If it,
That's correct. Group is not trying to stealth.
yeah.
No one told him to.
Okay.
Group still is not great.
I facepalm and look at him. Like, shh. Will Group fit in the cave?
Yes. Barely. He's basically going to have to crouch a little.
Will he come?
Doran, your turn basically would have just been up, and you see these 6 individuals come running around the corner.
Oh my.
Since you didn't see you ready in action, I figured that's what would have happened.
Yep. Fair.
Uh,
I don't think you named them
Doran?
appropriately.
It looks like there's some more coming.
No,
The names are showing?
beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah, we can see exactly their AC and points.
AC 18, 42 hit points is a beautiful name. Although it is a tad worrisome.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not supposed to. You guys said the names weren't working.
It's okay, I just figured out my double dash. I can get out of here.
Threat level. Delta.
Like, what are those things?
Whiskey table threat.
But your base figurines up here also have, or did. Like, I know how much.
I didn't look good.
I remember
There you
the
go.
base HP of the boss, or potential boss, but I don't know his. Don't remember his AC. Anyway. Oh, looks like we got a bigger welcoming. Or Doran takes a pot shot at the guy in front.
They just moved, so it's their turn. So it would be Squeak.
Oh. That's fair.
Doran, it looks like you have more friends come to visit you.
Really?
Group, you're up. Doran, I don't believe you have dark vision, so you can't see them.
I'm
Rage fight.
pretty sure I've got dark vision because I'm half elf.
Wait. So
you're
can a
half-elf.
group not see them?
Group's the one that doesn't have dark vision. No, you can't see them in there. It's dark.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Group, we've got a big crowd coming. So,
Weeks, can you cast light?
Okay. Group readies in action to rage when a melee opponent comes within range.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to
That
shoot
works.
one in the lead.
So, Frayn, you are up, and then Aerolith. Aerolith, do you have dark vision or not?
Oh, yeah.
I I stealthed up to the edge at a 21.
Correct.
Alright. I'm gonna peer around and shoot. Ouch. Not gonna hit anything. 12.
It depends on whether he. I guess, Nate would have told you if you were granted advantage from your
I was about to
stealth
say, roll with advantage.
Okay.
Mark, you know too well.
That's worse.
He's a gamer. He can't help it.
9.
I'm a power gamer, man. Well, not super power gamer. But...
That's cool. That would be a miss. Since it decided to alter its functionality and share with you.
Alright. Well, I am going to bonus hide around here for when they peek out again.
Okay.
Instead of firing in a second.
Aerolith. Do you have dark vision?
Airless says no.
And you hear noise up ahead. You see a dark cave. And you heard there's more friends coming from your allies. And just so Doran and Frey and Squeak would know, these guys are bigger than the other guys, and they have a bit more of actual armor, and their skin is a different color. What does Aerolith want to do?
No one else is in front of me. How far down are we there?
You asked how far down they were. They're about. I guess I could use the line tool or something.
They are about 30 feet from group, which is about 15 more to you, so about 45 from you is the first one. Doran would be able to relay that information. If he wants to drop his stealth.
The thing I was doing is moving most of my body into the very front of the and then using my dragon breath down.
Did you guys hear what he said?
No. Have to move to the entrance.
It's super,
Nice.
mumbled. Okay.
Thank you. 100.
30 feet from them, right?
Yeah, it's about 25 feet from you.
Would that be both aerolifts or just one?
It's about 10, 15 foot wide. Yeah, 15.
I can get most of the time with that one.
So you wanted to use your acid breath straight down the tunnel, and it has a reach of 30, right?
That again?
You want to use your acid breath down the tunnel, and it has a maximum range of 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
And it's a con save, right? So if it's 30 feet, I think the front three probably have to make a con save, or maybe just the front two.
Yeah, it's 35 to that one. How do you use the ruler?
It's the line tool on the left, fourth one from the top.
Is it save half or save negate?
I think it's half. Let me double check.
Also, who wants to chip in to get to the Get Sarah the new mic fund?
I really didn't need the time to go get it. I'm sorry. I'll get one before next week.
Did you double check if it's save negate or...
It's safe for half.
Okay. You said it was how much?
One body, 10, the other
10,
body,
9. Okay.
I don't know which way it rounds. Would that be 5 damage?
Yeah, you're good. So, Doran, you're up.
Aerolith has 10 more feet of movement if they want it.
I'm going to pass up that.
I didn't hear anything, but are you backing up?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Okay. Doran is confident in his stealth abilities, and he's going to shoot the one in front. And hope he has
Give it a
advantage.
try.
Dice roll number 1 is a 16 to hit.
Roll your advantage.
And worse. And Doran is sad as he plinks an
Hit.
arrow off of whatever it
Yep.
is.
Bounces off his arm.
And he chooses to back up around the corner and attempt to hide at a 22.
They got lots of metal all over their body.
You know, that 15 would have actually hit, but you know, I had to save that for the cunning action hide.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm done.
Alright. Group, you bonus rage because you triggered effect.
Aha. Very good. I'll need it right now. Holy crap.
And you were 35, so yeah, they had to double move to get to you. So that would mean it is Squeak's turn. Group, is there anything you need me to do? Or I guess technically I would look at you and be like, and therefore not spend my action without.
Group shrugs.
Okay, then I'll spend that and ask Doran, since he's the only one I can see right now from that perspective, other than Airlift. Is there anything you'd like done?
These guys look a little bit tougher. Now would be, time for those little magic missiles you said you're good at.
Alright. The group is up.
I heard you say group, but I didn't hear you say anything
turn.
else.
Group is up.
And, this one. let's go back to being reckless because I is
Reasons.
barbarian.
Ooh.
And that's why I'm reckless. Thank you. So, what is a great club?
Let me see the exact stat.
That's arguably an improvised weapon. But if I was a DM, I'd allow it.
I am an improvised weapon.
Great
Basically.
Club is D8 bludgeoning.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, I'm already doing D8 bludgeoning.
So it's basically the same thing as using your fists, which kind of makes sense.
That
A giant chunk
fine,
of wood
never
or
mind.
a giant chunk of wood.
I'll just do normal damage. It wouldn't have gained anything. But it
I'd
still
like to think
does.
that your first swing being a crit, it like splinters in half on him.
It still does 17 damage.
17 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, to which one?
Guy on the end. I'm going to hit again. Ooh. For 10 damage. And hit again. Good dice.
Nice. For
For 6 damage.
wow. That's fun.
33? Yeah.
That was just like 1 point, just enough to take him out.
Dude. Tough guys. Whew.
Hey, you pulverized him into nothing in 1 round.
Next.
Fran, followed by Erla.
Since there's one here within 5 feet, I don't need to hide. Build my hide check. Don't matter.
It might matter if you get advantage.
This is true, but bonus shot. Yay!
Ooh.
I missed my first shot with a 10. Second shot is a
What was your stealth?
26.
What was the stealth you had?
The stealth 1. I rolled a 1,
Okay.
so I didn't
Yeah,
consider
yeah.
myself stealth. So then I rolled my first shot as a 4, 2, and a 10, so I missed.
Yeah.
And next roll for my bonus shot is a 20.
20 hits.
What you get sneak attack on, which means you roll 8d6.
Yeah, I could have some more d6. Let me move all these over here. Okay. Hold on a second. Alright, these. That was really low rolls. 30 points of damage.
To the one closest to you?
Yes, the one in front of Aerolith.
Okay.
Cool.
Anything else, or is Aerolith up?
Aerolith's up.
Aerolith, you have beasts in front of you.
I'm going after them with my longbow. Not longbow, long sword. But
Okay, I was going to say, they're in melee with you.
that's a mess. 16, is that it?
How much is it?
Actually, no, that'd be 17.
17 does not hit.
Should be higher than 17, sir. Because that's 14 on die plus proficiency plus your strength mod.
Oh, for the proficiency. Okay. Yeah, that would be 20 then.
How much?
It would be 8.
Type it. You're completely muddy. We cannot.
Your
understand.
D8s are right here.
Thank
There's
you.
a D8.
Well, it was 17 without proficiency.
Okay.
He rolled a 20 on his second attack. And so he's
Okay.
only got D8 for damage, which I believe would probably be 10 damage.
No.
Guess what? I don't think any of us could make you at that time.
Yeah, so the first attack was 17 before adding his proficiency.
Ah,
So you corrected him because it was 14 on die.
okay.
So it's
So
Okay.
damage would be the 7. Strength, right? So 10 damage?
if you have 18 strength, yes. Wait. Yeah,
Strength.
17 strength. What's your strength modifier? Okay, so yes, 10 damage. Can you do it to the one right in front of you?
Yes. And we'll attack it again with my other body. Well, that's a definite miss. That would be 8. So yeah, that's a miss. That's it for me.
Okay. Are you all done?
Good.
Okay, Dorn.
He's still standing. Wow.
And Doran's had enough of this, short bow shenanigans. He pulls out his short sword and dagger. Everyone's up to this guy.
And what was your stealth roll?
22.
Okay.
So,
All my dice disappeared on me.
short sword attack is
Yeah,
24.
they don't see you, so you have advantage.
Advantage roll on the short sword. That's still just 24.
Okay. Hey, you never know. You could have gotten a crit. Try to be,
Yep.
try to be right with it.
Sneak attack is 16 damage.
Okay.
And should I use my offhand?
Always.
I moved 15 feet. I can get out of his melee range. I will use my offhand attack.
Oh, and you don't allow them to take an attack of opportunity, do you?
Exactly.
Oh, you
So
weirdo.
that's 18. And then the advantage roll is
Oh, you don't have
nothing.
advantage after the first one. The first hit has advantage because you're stealth, and then you kind of drop it when he gets a dagger. He kind of knows you're there.
Oh. Well, this dagger
So you
is
still
going
hit
to
with the
do
first one.
a massive amount of damage. It's going to do like all the damages. It's going to do 1 additional damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move 15 feet away. And
Hey.
my class...
1 damage made all the difference last time for group hitting it.
Hey, every little bit helps.
Exactly.
And
All right.
and
So,
with my fancy forge, trait. Attack. If I attack a target, they don't get OAs against me for the rest of the
Right.
turn.
Now it's their turn.
It's their
Erla.
turn.
They miss you, which is interesting. Group. They hit you. Oh wait, no, that'd be 2 attacks. So Aerolith got hit by 1. Group got hit by...
They have advantage.
And he
Oh,
did
they do?
reckless.
I
Yeah,
didn't know you
Goop
went
did
back.
reckless.
What's your AC group?
18.
That should be an achievement right there.
2 hit you. The other... one guy hits you twice, the other guy hits you not.
The other guy was distracted that the little pesky gnat's trying to hit him with a dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aerolith takes 9 damage.
By the way, rolling double ones with advantage should definitely be an achievement. It would definitely be a Steam achievement.
Yeah.
Group takes 13 and 13. So
Nice.
26.
Okay.
I named them different because I know you get half, and so 1 point difference
Yep.
could be the difference between 1 point of health for you.
Yep. Thank you.
And so that's them. So Squeaks is up. Doran, which one did you designate as the target since you said fire at him?
Shoot the one that looks most damaged.
Okay.
And
I don't know how Squeak's going to interpret that, but
The one that looks like he has the most blood. 13 damage to the one that hit you. Okay. What potency level? Basic?
yes.
Whoops. Did not mean to delete the dice.
Well, it's fine because we've all got all of these extra d6s.
There you go. There's a few more. So, as you requested, Doran, he flings darts out at the one nearest, and it goes down. Group is up.
Oh.
There's one
Congratulations,
remaining in
Squeak,
front of you.
on killing 2 of them. What are we rolling?
I was just debating something. And I find dice helpful. I'm waiting for group to go.
Sorry, I wasn't sure. It was my turn.
Yeah. I said just your turn.
14.
I actually didn't hear
Miss.
that.
14 does miss.
And a crit.
That, however, totally misses.
Yeah. 18.
18 damage.
And another crit.
Sadness.
11 damage. Pretty weak rolls, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's still up.
That's it.
Brian. One remains before group. What do you choose to do?
I'll be very disappointed if I get a turn.
You might.
It is possible. You can roll 2 1s with advantage.
Oh, that's rude. It was on an 18. That lagged and went. Oh.
Wow. Did you get a second one?
What? Yeah, I get a second shot.
Don't worry, I rolled 2 6s and 2 1s in a row on group.
That's it. 16 miss.
Yep. Airlift? Doran, you do realize that the probability of you getting to go just increased.
Oh, I'm quite aware.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on, he's going to
Yeah, that's a D20. 15 does not hit.
use my second attack. On that, okay?
I couldn't hear that. That hits.
It's easier to find them.
Okay. Wow. You guys like doing that?
Exact damage.
Yeah.
But for what it's worth, I can still see like AC and HP totals. It's just that I have to keep moused over it for a couple of seconds instead of just it immediately being visible.
I was hoping I could put it there to make it easier.
I know.
Oh well. Alright, gents. I think we're going to have to leave off here for tonight because it's gotten to that time. And combat's definitely
Alright.
not a short thing.
Yeah.
That
And you
went
still have, more to go.
slightly better than expected so far.
Yeah. Because we stopped them from peppering us on the wall by apparently making me big and letting me climb over it.
Hey, it's fun.
Which gave us sneak attack damage from Lou.
Uh-huh.
Thank
And
you.
I
that
didn't
lasts
realize that.
for a minute, so you're probably going to be dropping it soon, but,
Yeah.
So we'll reapply at the beginning of the next combat.
That's the thing, I can do it a few more times. So, it was fun, gents. We will see you all for the next round of exciting adventures of fun.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Depends if you like using a bat or if you'd rather use a different weapon.
Does baseball exist yet?
No. But a bat is basically just a club.
Yeah, I'm quite aware of that.
Alright, I'll see you guys next time.